Welcome everyone. My name is Abdulwasi Olatunji. Like I said, I will be your trainer on website development. So now let's do a brief introduction to our Android users. I said we'll be training us on how to use Trebedit for website development. So after we have installed our Trebedit, let's launch our Trebedit. So when we launch our Trebedit, let's wait for it to load. Yeah, our Trebedit is loading. So when you load your Trebedit, when you launch it, this is where it's going to bring for you. This is the Trebedit interface. So now to start our project now as a new project, we'll click on this menu. So after we click on this menu, we click on the workspace. So when we click on workspace, it's going to bring us here where we create our project folder, where we will create our project. Now this sample project, it is the project that came with the application. When you install the application, it's like a sample project that came along with it. So we'll click on this plus to create our new project. So when we click on new project, we are going to give the project a name. So for example, let's say coding with brain bell. So we'll save our project. Now you can see that our project has been created. So now inside this folder, we'll click on this project folder. So you see this plus sign again, that is where we'll be creating our subfolders and our files. So now let's create our subfolder again. So click on this plus again, you click on new folder, let's give it CSS. That is where our CSS file will be. That one is done. Another folder again, let's name it JS, which is our JavaScript. Our JavaScript file will be dropped inside that folder. Again, let's create another folder. We'll call it IMG, which will stand for our image folder. That is where we will import all our images that we'll be using for the website. That is where we'll be importing them. So now in this parent folder, this coding with Brainbell, the parent folder, that is where we'll drop our HTML file. So we'll click on this plus sign again, but this time around we click on new file. So new file, then when I say let's name it my first code, my first code dot html. You can see that when I was typing this dot html, the thing is changing. See, there's no sign now. Dot h, you can see tml. So dot html is the extension that will tell the computer to understand what program you are writing. So this html, it will tell the computer to understand what you are writing. So don't forget, and don't, if you make mistake, it's not going to open. So we'll save it. You can see we have created our first file, which is our HTML file. So from there, let's start our coding. So we'll click on this. My first code.html is going to take us to the editor window. You can see this HTML snippet. If I click on this HTML snippet, it's going to give us the basic HTML tags. The basic HTML tags that we are going to be using for HTML coding. But because of our new people that are new to this website development, so we'll create it from scratch. We'll type it by ourselves. You can see we'll type it by ourselves. You can see this is the editor window that you can type any other thing. So you see this save sign. This is what you'll be using to save your file. After you have written the code, this is what you'll be using to save it. And you see this play icon. Like I said, This Trebedit, it has an inbuilt browser. So inbuilt browser is like a view screen. So anything that you have typed inside this code editor, when you click on this play icon, it will display everything for us. As you can see, you see this is my first code. That is the name of our file, our HTML file. So this is introduction to Trebedit. Then see you in the next class for our coding to start. Thank you. Welcome to Brainbear World.